Hello everyone, get ready for another exciting video. Today, we're uncovering 10 fascinating untold secrets of American pickers. This reality show followed the lives of pickers who travel all over the United States in search of the next best antique in hopes of selling it for big bucks. Facts Verse presents 10 fascinating American pickers' secrets, untold. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Click that little notification bell icon to make sure you never miss a new video. American Pickers features friends Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz. The series first aired in 2010, leaving viewers in awe of the duo's personality, rare finds, and enthusiasm. Number 1. Poor negotiations. While Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz seem to have it all together on the show, this may not be the case off-screen. According to first-hand reports, sellers with ties to Mike and Frank have reported a cut in their earnings once dealing with the duo. Some of those who negotiated on the show claim to have never received their cut. This is a mark of bad business and all too common when reality TV cameras get involved in day-to-day activities. Oftentimes, someone gets the short end of the stick in business, and it's usually the seller. However, not every deal on American Pickers has turned sour. In fact, most are valid. During Season 13, Episode 18, Mike and Frank negotiate with a seller in Georgia for glass panels and antique signs. Mike offers a combined total of $2,350 for the pieces. The seller initially hesitates and then counters with $2,500. The seller tells Mike, "You can't go wrong with that." After hearing his final offer, Mike agrees to the price and the deal is finalized. Another example is Season 13, Episode 9, where Mike and Frank visit a seller with a massive stash of old antiques. The shed is covered in dust and cobwebs. According to the seller, the items were placed in the barn in 1985 and never moved. Mike finds a Magnaline oil sign and offers the seller $350 for it. She counters back at $375 and Mike agrees. During the negotiations, Mike and Frank always check for damage and wear and tear that could depreciate the value. Number 2. Pick the producers. The producers of American Pickers were working as pickers themselves. That's right, Mike, Frank, and Danielle were not the only stars doing the work. The producers found the locations and sorted through hours of submission tapes from viewers. The producers had the final say as to where the crew would film. The show's success was a team effort and contradicts the public belief that Mike, Frank, and Danielle did all the work. In fact, according to the Joplin Globe, the producers searched for antique collectors in Kansas and Missouri as the show was set to film there in spring of 2018. The producers urged any private collectors who had pieces that fit the desired description to contact them. Producers also mentioned sellers could be filmed for upcoming episodes. This is not the authentic approach the show leads viewers to believe. The random stops along the way are actually handpicked by the producers and their team of employees, a major contrast to what viewers see from a one-hour episode. The producers gave specifics to the general public regarding desired items. For example, they asked for large and unique collections, mainly multi-generational items. The press release also said flea markets, auctions, and stores would not qualify as American Pickers only works with private sellers. A phone number was provided to contact the production team as well as an email address. Number 3. Burlesque. One of the cast members on the show, Danielle, is known for her bold personality. However, viewers may be shocked to find out she's a burlesque dancer. Danielle has been a burlesque dancer for many years, citing it as an art form. She uses burlesque as a way to express herself and indulge in the beauty of the costumes. In fact, she can be seen picking burlesque costumes during their weekly hunts on American Pickers. Viewers agree Danielle Colby adds life and spice to the cast, making the show even more entertaining. Initially, History Channel refused to film Colby. The network made it clear they were only interested in Mike Wolfe and his partner Frank Fritz. However, Wolfe and Colby have a decade-long friendship. He stood his ground and asked them to reconsider their decision. The network agreed to film Danielle after negotiation. Fans of the show are glad Mike spoke up against the History Channel for initially denying her access on the show. In fact, Danielle Colby has many occupations, including activist, filmmaker, and mother. Due to the fame and recognition of American Pickers, Danielle's marriage unfortunately ended in divorce, but that didn't stop her. She remains very close to her children and puts them first. She's had an eventful career, starting out as a roller derby player. She even owned her own team. However, this phase didn't last long as she moved on to other activities. It was during this time she got involved with burlesque. She has a passion for the art of burlesque with costumes, gloves, and glamorous accessories. Mike Wolfe's friendship with Danielle actually began 10 years back. Once Wolfe got a contract for American Pickers, he asked her to be a part of the show. Danielle agreed immediately, knowing the show would be a major success. While Danielle is best known for her striking appearance with countless tattoos, she's a strong activist for women empowerment, human rights, and disaster relief. She's even served as an executive producer for a documentary entitled Tempest Storm. Number 4. Not so quick. Allegations have been made against the Pickers, saying they planted some of the items they supposedly found. While it's unclear whether these rumors are true or not, some viewers testify they are. The Pickers pride themselves on discovering the newest gems. If these allegations were true, it would discredit their entire show and legacy. Number 5. Authors on deck. The cast are no strangers to good writing. In fact, both Mike Wolfe and Hobo Jack have written a few books. Hobo Jack has become a fixed guest on the show, appearing multiple times. He's served as an author, publisher, and musician during his career. Viewers may be surprised to find out about the multi-talented cast. Number 6. Set prices. Producers actually do the majority of the legwork on the show, setting and confirming prices before filming. While the show focuses on the bargain and haggle, the producers actually regulate the prices with sellers beforehand. Furthermore, the sellers are given clear instructions on how to negotiate with Mike, Frank, and Danielle to make the transactions appear more realistic. This has sparked backlash, as the show is supposed to be 100% authentic. Number 7. Frank Fitz disliked picking. It was clear how much Mike Wolfe enjoyed picking items from the show's scenes and episodes. However, his partner Frank Fitz, not so much. This is apparent to viewers of the show, and it's caused some upset regarding the producer's decision to keep Fritz on the cast. The relationship between Frank and Mike began when the two were just teenagers. During 8th grade, the duo became friends. Mike originally started filming the show himself and came to a crucial realization. He couldn't be the only cast member. He realized the show was much more exciting and entertaining with another picker. Mike chose Frank because he was local and fun to travel with. Mike says Frank and himself are opposite people with different personalities, but the contrast makes for good television. Number 8. Not pickin' pennies. Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz are no strangers to wealth. They're actually millionaires. Mike Wolfe's net worth is $7 million, while Frank's comes in at $4 million. The stars earn $500,000 per season. The duo have become extremely successful over the years and earn a salary closer to that of a Hollywood star than an average neighborhood picker. Mike Wolfe owns antique shops where he sells his finds. His store is called Antique Archeology, with 2 locations. However, Mike views his store different than a regular retail experience. He wants shoppers to feel like they're on the hunt for the best deal, similar to how he feels seeking antique gems on the road. He believes his shop is a vintage experience. Wolfe wants shoppers to be inspired when leaving his store. He aims to make what is old, new again. Frank also has a store where he sells the items he has picked. Frank is a collector as well. While his net worth is less than co-star Mike, Frank has made a name for himself in the world of antique picking. Number 9. Can't fool history. While reality shows are notorious for staging some scenes and episodes, the history in American Pickers can't be faked, according to producers. Now, don't get us wrong. Even American Pickers has their fair share of staged and exaggerated scenes for the entertainment of viewers. However, with that being said, the history of antique items is never fabricated. Number 10. Ending. Mike Wolfe gave a radio interview about American Pickers 2 years ago, stating the show was coming to an end. While reports circulated Mike and Frank didn't get along in real life, viewers do not know exactly why the show is set to end. Regardless, the show was a major success since 2010, capturing the attention of viewers all over the nation. In fact, the show sparked so much talk around antique picking, many local businesses have decided to follow in their footsteps. More pickers are popping up all over the country thanks to the show. In fact, when American Pickers first aired, it broke records as the first show approved and purchased without a pilot. The History Channel agreed to buy 10 episodes right away, without an official pilot. The producers believed in Wolfe's vision for the show and trusted him. Thanks for tuning into this video. We hope you learned a new secret about American Pickers, their crew, and production. The show has been a favorite for many, especially collectors. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to our channel for more. Let us know in the comment box below which secret surprised you most and which cast member is your favorite. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.